Hello there, my name is Pastor Benjamin Ava, and I welcome you to Moment of Devotion. Today we are considering Joseph. Genesis 37 verse number 5. One night Jacob had a dream, and when he told his brothers about it, they hated him more than ever. Our God is absolutely sovereign, according to Genesis 45 verse 5 and Genesis 50 verse 20. Nothing happened to Joseph by accident. God, who is above all, ruled and overruled all the events recorded in these chapters. All creatures and their actions, good and bad, to accomplish his will and purpose concerning Joseph and his people. All men and women, righteous and wicked, all the elements of nature, the weather, the crops, and the cattle, even the dreams of a pagan king were used by God to accomplish his purpose. The wisdom of this world is utter foolishness, according to 1 Corinthians 1:20. In Joseph's time, Egypt, the land of the pharaohs, was the most advanced civilization in the world, the center of learning, science, and culture. But the Egyptians were idolaters. Hence, they had no true wisdom. What light they had was darkness. All their wise men could not decipher the meaning of Pharaoh's dream and tell him what God was about to do. Pharaoh had to turn to Joseph, the only man in the land who knew God, for instruction. All true wisdom and knowledge begin with faith, according to Psalm 111 verse 10 and Proverbs 9 verse 10. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, according to Psalm 25 verse 14. God makes his counsels, purposes, and truths known, not to the wise, the mighty, and the great people of this world, but to them that believe him. All things work together for good to God's elect, according to Romans 8:28. Joseph's life is a demonstration of the goodness of God's providence toward his elect. Too often, we become so occupied with our present circumstances that we forget God's promise that should never happen. Judge not the Lord by feeble sense, but trust him for his grace. Behind the frowning providence, he hides smiling face. Remember, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, according to Ecclesiastes 7 verse 8. God honors those who honor him, according to 1 Samuel 2 verse 10. Joseph was a faithful man in the midst of great adversity, though he had no godly companions, living in a heathen land among idolaters. Even in Egypt, Joseph walked with God, and there God so honored him that he said, God had made me forget all my toil and caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction, according to Genesis 41 verse 51 to 52. Amen.